That's probably one of the major mistakes Miles made. As you can see, Genroy's heavy cav, they're still pretty much intact, which is pretty bad because Carthaginian and Egyptian infantry against Macedonian and Roman infantry, the advantage would obviously go to the Romans and the Macedonians, because urban cohorts beat Sacred Band and Royal Pikemen, even though they're pretty not very well upgraded. These Royal Pikemen can still hold their own against my heavily upgraded Pharaoh's Guard, because Pharaoh's Guards suck eggs. They're not good at all. Even if they're Egypt's best infantry. The shot of urban cohorts and the Ultra Auxilia. Let's look at MaXiMox's side. It seems that you can see that Italus Invictus is kind of making a blunder, I would say. He should probably send like his Carafrax in loose formation out to block these chariot archer. Those chariot archers, because his own archers are facing unnecessary casualties, I would say. So that it's not even we're not even in archer duel yet, and right now we're winning the archer fight really badly, really well actually. I mean, I destroyed those 2 Cretans, and basically Seleucid archers are almost decimated at this point. All of them are basically at half strength. Almost all of them. Except this one. This is basically fully intact. Basically just plain skirmishing around. Don't know what to talk about. My Egyptian archers are very tired. That's probably one of the bad things when you use horse archers or chariot archers. They get really tired very quickly. Even heavy cav can catch them, as you'll see here. You see that? A few of my chariots are pretty. they're very dangerously close to these Macedonian heavy cav. Trying to send my Egyptian chariot archers back so that my regular archers can aim death upon these Macedonian cav. I mean, this is obviously a textbook error by him. He shouldn't chase chariot archers like that. I mean, he can chase them, but if he shouldn't chase them into range of Pharaoh's bowmen or regular bowmen. But here MaXiMox is doing some skirmishing fight, and JuLiUs still does absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, I think at this point Miles finally sends his archers up to attack JuLiUs' slingers. I believe JuLiUs is like getting something to eat, or maybe he was in the bathroom or something, so he isn't reacting. I was basically shouting into Mike, "JuLiUs, are you there?" It's like, nah, he's just at the bathroom or eating, or something like that. Oh man, see that, JuLiUs? Your slingers are dying while you're in like the bathroom or you're away from the computer. See those 3 guys? They will find your house and they'll come in you, and they'll come kill you. Oh jeez. Anyway, aside from JuLiUs' slingers getting absolutely decimated, well, not really, like 4 people died. Anyway, aside from those 4 guys, 4 unlucky dudes, we're winning the archer fight pretty badly. Ooh, these Arab cabs just got plain owned. I think you should see from MaXiMox's side. Can't even pronounce his name. Probably much more interesting. Just exhausted. You can see here that lots of these Seleucid archers are basically decimated really badly, really badly. And look at MaXiMox is all intact. All of Julius's slingers except those 8 dudes are intact, and all of my archers are intact. And you can see here, interestingly enough, Genroy made a pretty bad mistake. He sent all his archers to try to target my Egyptian chariot archers, which is very bad because at the same time I sent out my Egyptian bowmen, and you can see at this point his archers are caught completely out of position. Like, a bit laggy, but oh well. Run, little archers, run! And then you see my archers like, okay, let's just shoot them down while they're just running back in place. So basically the archer and the slingers against archers, archers against archers, archers against archers, all in this way. And at this point in time, it's obviously, you can see here that we're obviously going to win the missile fight. I mean, these bully slingers, even though they're pretty expensive, they're really tough. These slingers can hold their own as a meat shield as too. And I believe, never mind. And my Egyptian bowmen are more than a match for Genroy's archers. I had 8, and I decimated his Cretans. So I'm obviously gonna win that engagement. Let's see that. Oh yeah, I believe, yeah, Italus is making a pretty not bad mistake. He's making a mistake that he's allowing his archers to shoot flame missiles in the skirmish fight against archer and archer duel. I mean, flaming missiles are very slow at firing, and they're pretty inaccurate, so they won't get as many kills. They're only good if you want to have a morale penalty, and because the archers are pretty safe, they're not under threat, there's no point in using flame missiles. I believe MaXiMox makes a threatening move. You should be really careful because these side chariots are in the way. We're still in the skirmishing phase. Italus probably should have put his silver shield pikemen in loose, and when he needed to put them in tight, he probably should put them in tight. You could see here, yeah, MaXiMox is making a really good move with his archers. He's trying to flame these guys. Oh man, do you see here that? Right now MaXiMox's cataphracts are getting owned. I believe at this time over here, Genroy made a blunder and he sent all his Macedonian cav and pretty much gave me cavalry superiority because I was able to catch them with my Pharaoh's guards. And he sent his infantry up, this sends an opening, and Julius was able to send out his light cav and attack Macedonians archers, while Macedon's infantry just rushes me, and I basically would just retreat. Over here MaXiMox seems to be doing pretty well, although he's at a disadvantage on infantry and cavalry, so he's doing not very good job. And I'm just retreating. I think I'm trying to send my archers over here and my infantry over here. I will do that eventually. You can see they're moving the wrong way because I want my archers to get a defilade on his oh, there's a Macedonian general killed. I want to get a defilade on his Macedonian infantry. And again, you see these Macedonian infantry on loose formation rather than tight. So Genroy probably should have put him in tight if they want to engage. Sacred Band, obviously superior to these royal pikemen. See here MaXiMox is basically losing his fight really badly. Although he did really well in running him out these side chariots. So right now, yeah, I got my Egyptian bowmen up, ready to do some flanking fire. Well, soon enough, they're just moving a bit. See here, I'm moving my bowmen to the right, and then my infantry to the left. so that when they engage mine, when his infantry engages my infantry or JuLiUs's infantry, I'll be able to get a flanking fire. You can see here, flame missile, do 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 do. The wavering